the complete team.
Say it again. That don't work.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
We'll use
say it
that
again.
one.
Say it again. All right, we got a guest coming, so we gotta figure this thing out.
Look, so hey, the people that are on.
Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project at the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See That.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in and helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
the new
gangsta.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
Now you know. And yeah.
The Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is an independently produced program. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by hosts, guests, or callers are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views, positions, or policies of Carafesta Radio. 99 Jams, its ownership, management, affiliates, sponsors, or partners.
Yeah.
Yep, what they said.
What they said, just like that. It's Freestyle Friday. What's good, Q?
Freestyle Friday. Okay, so listen, I was telling Cause I think
Your
y'all my
brother
family.
John.
Yeah, I think y'all my family, right? Y'all my extended family. Leave that alone.
No, but we gotta figure that out.
Yeah, at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was talking to your brother John,
right on.
right?
Yeah.
And I realized like I'm in a really little pissy little mood today, y'all.
Today is the day.
Today is the day.
Okay.
I'm really in a pissy mood.
I think you deserve. You okay? You can have one of those.
And I'm in a pissy mood, and I'm still kind of smiling.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So self-awareness is good.
And so I think I'm just aggravated.
Self-awareness is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I think also where I'm aggravated is because I'm looking at these teen takeovers, right? And I think the narrative of our children is misleading. Not saying that they wasn't wrong, but then you look at Siesta Keys that's around right across the bridge, and we haven't seen not one news.
No, what happened in Siesta Key? I didn't.
Same darn
teen
thing.
takeovers. Yeah.
It probably was a teen gathering.
Okay, not a takeover.
Not a takeover, a teen gathering.
Yeah.
And now, mind you, these teens are arguing with the police, telling them y'all can get it.
Yeah.
You know, and
they
then
got privileges.
right. And so you're looking at this and you want to act like our kids are these monsters.
Right.
And like they're not just being teenagers. And sometimes stuff do get taken too far. But why are we not criminalizing them but criminalizing our children?
Right.
And why are we not talking about like the whole of it? Like when people get together, when there's a large crowd, sometimes stuff happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like the fact that y'all don't want black kids to enjoy the beach like their parents don't pay taxes.
Yep.
Right? But the white kids can enjoy the beach, have fights, do all this other stuff, but they need to make better decisions and our kids need to be blocked.
No, that's right.
So I think that is like, that's part of my frustration.
Okay,
so,
as you see it, when you look at it and you see it and you see how they setting the stage.
They're setting the stage and the narrative that they're trying to say, like, oh, we can't go enjoy the beach. Our children can't go, but their kids can, and they can act the donkey.
Yeah. So is the narrative of the teen takeover criminalizing our children?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Let us know what y'all think. Is this teen takeover narrative that's and the story that's being told? Are they criminalizing our children? Happy Friday. What's good?
Happy Friday.
Good morning. so Freestyle Friday. That's how you feeling on this fine Freestyle Friday.
I'm really trying to, let me tell you, I'm really trying to shake it off, y'all.
It take effort.
It does, because I woke up this morning and I said I knew I was in this funky mood.
Okay.
So I got up early and then I went to the water and I went and watched the sunrise. And I just knew that was going to like shake it off.
Okay.
It did.
It did not.
No, it did not.
How you shake it off? How y'all shake it off?
Yeah, how you shake it off? Because usually I'm pretty good at it.
Hold on, I said.
Yeah, I'm really good at like typically like shaking it off, but today it's just one of those days that I really can't like. But I got to, because so many people depend on me,
right?
And so I have my day's not gonna stop, and I can't be in this little funky little mood all day.
No, and you don't want to be.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a funky mood.
Right, and this funky mood woke me up.
woke up with the funky mood.
Yeah, I woke up
with the. You was well rested, or did you not sleep? What
no, I went to sleep. I was well rested. Like I slept all night, but I still woke up
on one.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I so and when I was meditating this morning, a part of what came up for me was how was the word? I'm trying to frame it. Let me think about if I would even want to say how it came out. Because my meditation be something else.
I don't know, because you know what, like, so like if y'all can't see it, but like I'm really kind of tearing up, right?
Yeah.
Because like I get really frustrated when I'm like this, because I'm typically not like this. Yeah. And so it's a lot. It takes a lot.
We do need to figure out how to get this mic working.
Come on in anyway.
We got a twin flame in the building.
Yes, like it's really like I'm really not.
Girl.
Hey girl.
What's good? Let's see if that one do it, and if it don't, we'll make it happen. Yeah. Yeah, you can hang out with us this morning.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those who are listening in, you're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. It's Freestyle Friday. And
we got my twin flame in the building.
Yeah.
Brother John Smile. His sunshine.
Yeah.
His make me feel good all the time.
Yes.
Come in the building.
My wife, Keshawn. Welcome. What's good? What's on your mind on this fine Freestyle Friday?
It ain't working.
Okay. All right. So let me see if we can.
Maybe if you go right there next to him, and then y'all can share the mic.
So yeah, what's on your mind on this Freestyle Friday?
Chill out. Got out there.
Oh, okay. So you gonna let it do what it do?
So when you throw yourself in
Yeah, cause you didn't lighten my spirit. I'm not even gonna lie, like you did. Yeah, cause I'm really in this like can't really shake it, and I'm trying to like. I'm just trying to like. It's really like it really is like I'm so serious, y'all, and y'all might not think it, but like this is really like bothering me right now because I can't get past whatever it is right now. Like, and it's just really like sucking my energy. I went to the sunrise. I got up this morning. I rode down to tropical shores. Prayer does work. I do know that prayer does change things. But and the thing is, I think that I don't have the time like today. Like, I probably need to take like a personal day today, right? And just kind of get.
I believe
it sounds like responsibility.
Yeah. And I heard
Put the mic on. Let's see if it works.
Try that.
Workaholic.
A little bit better, maybe.
So you really do need to take time for yourself. Maybe whatever you got going on today. So cancel it today.
I can't. Too many people depend on me. So like I got my client. So I got my client. So as soon as I leave it, my schedule is booked until 9 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
From now on to 9 o'clock tonight.
You gotta think.
And I think, that's another part of it, right? Like, because that was a part of what was in the meditation was more around like it's hard to be at peace when you got a lot of incomplete cycles, right? Because when you have given your word, you've made commitments, and now you got to chase your word and keep those commitments. That can be annoying sometimes.
I learned from a wise person that said, whatever you don't do with your time, somebody else will. So
I wonder who that person is.
So you have to take time for yourself.
I know. I just gotta carve it out. I just really don't have.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna live vicariously through Qiana since she going to the beach.
So y'all do this. Do this for us. Help us with this today on Freestyle Friday. Y'all put it in the chat or give us a word that can help Q shake off the funk.
Yeah, because I'm
trying to shake the funk. So
I'm trying so hard, and usually I'm really good.
637-2416. Give her a call and let her know that you appreciate it, you love her, and we trying to help her shake off the funk.
Yes, because it's funky too.
You gotta shake the funk. Maybe this music is a good thing.
It is.
Get you some good music.
I got me some good music. Yeah. Like typically the things that work. Like I woke up, I listened to it, I got up, I moved, I did. But it's just this time, like, you know how, like, it's like a tough cold. Usually, you know, you know how, like,
won't go away.
It just won't go away. Usually, okay, like, I can sleep this off. Like, you get a headache and you be like, I'll lay down, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
Or then I take a Tylenol and then it goes away. But you know how, like, sometimes you do all of that and it's still there? Yes.
Miss Teresa, give us a call and give Q a word. She need a word this morning, so give Q a word. 727-637. 2416. And you listen to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So it's hurricane season.
It is.
And it's full. Like it's on now. It's absolutely on. There we go.
We got a caller.
We got a caller.
Caller, introduce yourself.
Good morning. This is Nisha Cohen.
Nisha,
Hey,
that's good.
Nisha.
Good morning. Good morning, Sister Sean. Good morning, Brother John.
Hey.
Q,
You got
we
to turn your
appreciate
radio
all
down.
that you do. We appreciate you to the fullest. We thank you. We need you to hang in there, girl. Stand strong, girl power.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I
Thank
need
you
it.
so
Thank
much.
you. Yeah. Thank you.
Look, responding to the call to action. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? When y'all be on the show, and then after the show, I can go to work. I ask, I was
Yep.
Q okay?
She do. She really do. She really do.
All the time.
Like that's part of the debrief. Like we didn't debrief if she don't say how was Q. Like literally, was she good? Is she all right?
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. She really do.
we need that.
Yeah.
You know, we really need that. Even though I don't ask you directly,
Yeah.
but I know
But she
you're
always.
constantly in contact with y'all dealing with other.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, we do have people behind the scenes that think about others.
Yeah.
So yeah. So maybe I do. I'll hit you with a text.
Every now and then, like, because I'm telling you, like, I guess I'm just, I don't know, just over. Hey, caller, introduce yourself. Hello?
Yeah, this is Freestylr Friday, and I was just wondering why is the girl so fat, like so large? Why like Ozempic? You guys could get that shit. You can get her hooked.
Thank you very much, caller.
Okay, so listen,
Wait a minute.
let me tell you.
No, we got it. We got it. We got it. Do y'all see what just happened?
Oh,
Wait a minute now.
Do y'all see what just happened?
Wait a minute now.
Yeah. All right.
Really, we gonna be disrespectful like that?
No, we don't. I mean, this is public radio
it is. And listen,
and YouTube, and so you got people. in the world
YouTube,
that just don't
listen.
know how
All right, I'm gonna
how to
say
be.
this,
Yeah.
and I done said this plenty of times. Calling me fat do not bother me.
Yeah.
That don't bother me.
Yeah.
And that ain't never stopped me from getting no money. That ain't never stopped no men from hollering.
Come on now. Come on.
You know what I mean? It ain't stopped me from being on the radio. I do what I do. You know what I mean? So if the idea of you being disrespectful is funny,
It's just so sad for you.
talk to your mama.
We so sad for you.
Hello,
Hello. What's
Hey,
good?
caller, introduce yourself.
this is Miss Teresa.
Hey, Miss
I'm
Teresa.
Miss Teresa. Hey, Qiana.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
girl. I can't sing, but I call to say this to you. God got a blessing with your name on it.
With your name on it.
Yes, honey, music.
Yes,
Listen to some music, honey.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I listen to some music to lift my spirit, and I walk amongst my flowers. So I need to come bring you some flowers here at the studio.
Thank you.
So
Because
that's
I
right,
will now.
I know you will.
For real.
I love you. We love you, honey. Keep your head up.
I will.
And
I
remember,
love y'all too.
God's got a blessing with your name on it.
With your name. That's one of my jams.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Miss
Thank you, Miss Teresa.
Yes.
Teresa. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh.
So look, we're trying to get Q out of this funk. Q woke up on the right side of the bed, but in the wrong mood.
Yeah,
so,
I did, but y'all definitely helped.
yeah, so give us a call, 727-637-2416.
Mhm.
What's the word for Q? Yeah, that's what it is. Mama Blue, what's good? We see you. We appreciate you. Janet Michelle, what's good? We see you. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Even the trolls and the haters, we appreciate you.
Yeah, you know what me tell you, even
Yeah.
the troll kind of made me feel the fact that
Make you feel
like
good.
it did, like you went out your way to try to make my day worse.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that was your inspiration.
Yeah,
like,
that's all you got. That's the best you can do.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Like that, and it's so sad.
Yeah, for them. It's really sad for them.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, you that miserable. God bless you.
It really is.
So the hurricane season.
Okay, go ahead.
So here's kind of some updates on what happened. Y'all know June 1st is the hurricane season. That's going to continue to happen because people love you. See what I mean? Caller,
introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name is Yolanda. This is my first time calling. I don't know you, Miss Q, but I want to tell you that you're anointed, you're blessed, and be ready to receive what God is going to give you. That's what's going on.
That's right.
Thank you.
So
I receive
and have a
all of that.
blessed one.
Thank you.
Yes.
And thank you for calling.
You're very welcome, and I hope to meet you one day.
Yes,
I
me
really
too.
do.
Amen.
Okay, God bless.
God bless. Thank you. Thank you for
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah. And no, that's what it is too, though. You know, that's how it happened. Like right before you had your breakthrough, right?
Yeah.
You had those kind of moments where,
And this is when you like buckle down. You can't give up.
Yeah.
And so like I'm
That's true.
vocally like speaking it because I know like I can't give up.
Yeah.
And I'm not in the give up spirit.
Oh,
Let me
no.
just say that, y'all.
I hear that.
No, I'm not in the give
but
up
I mean,
spirit.
it's all right to acknowledge that you're tired. And it's
Yeah.
like, I'm really, hey, I need a minute. Like, I gotta take a minute. That's a sign of intelligence. like knowing when you need to pull back and take a minute is a sign of intelligence. And so, as best we can. So,
Hurricane season.
The National Hurricane Center has changed how it presents the cone of uncertainty. I don't know if y'all saw this. So NOAA is predicting. NOAA is the people who predict stuff. Put it in the chat. You out there. Put what NOAA stands for.
Because you know you can.
The National Oceanic something like that, I believe. But they're predicting a below normal hurricane season. Let's hope that they're right. But that does not mean that Florida will be safe. And so the cone of uncertainty has changed. What most people get wrong, they said for many years, people thought that if you're outside of the cone, that you're safe, right? That's never really been true. The cone only shows the probable path of the center of the storm, not where the impacts will occur. Tropical storm, force winds, tornadoes, flooding, and storm surge often occur well outside of the cone. And so they made some changes. What they're saying is new this year is that the hurricane center they'll be adding inland watches and warnings as well. So the cone graphic will include a color-coded area showing the tropical storm warnings, watches, hurricane watches and warnings as well. So it's going to look a little different when you see it. And then there's an experimental cone that they actually tested. So there's a new test where they're experimenting with it using different forecasting methodology. And it may appear wider in some situations. And so now, that cone, how they usually have it, now it's going to be wider. And I think it's going to scare more people into going out, hurrying up and trying to.
I wanted the rain so bad. It's been so cloudy, right? And maybe that might be something with my mood too. No sun.
The sunshine.
It's been playing with us.
Yeah.
Like it looked like it's gonna rain, but it ain't gonna rain.
Yeah.
And then it was supposed to rain all week, and we didn't even get a sneeze.
Okay. And so,
but it have been raining in certain spots.
Yeah, but not over here.
Not where it needs the way.
Certain spots.
Yeah. So so that's it. Yeah, sunshine absolutely is a thing. You gotta get you some sunshine in your life.
You do. And she look over there at you. I love it.
So another part of the forecasting piece too, they said the forecast this year is unusual. 2026 Atlantic hurricane season, they're looking at 8 to 14 named storms, 3 to 6 hurricanes, and 1 to 3 major hurricanes that'll be category 3 or above. And so what y'all thinking? How you feeling? You ready? Are you ready? Are you ever ready? I guess would be the question. Are you ever ready for hurricanes?
No, not. I mean, as ready as you can be.
Yeah.
Like you try to pack up the stuff. I don't want to overspend.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to leave if I don't have to, but I will leave if I think I need to.
I want to leave if I don't have to, but if I think I need to, I'm with you. I unite with that. Yeah.
And I mean, just get your plans together. Like you, your family, figure out your exit strategy or what y'all gonna do for the hurricane. Be prepared so then you not, stuck at the last minute trying to figure out what to do.
And the other part of that too, I would say is, I miss you from the call. And so the other part of that too is start getting your stuff now. Get like a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Because trying to go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff you know, 2 weeks before a storm.
You spend too much money.
Yes.
And then you buy too much stuff.
Because the prices are marked up. You know, they're going to run up the prices. People, you know, you're paying the fear tax.
Right.
You're paying the fear and the procrastination tax. And, so,
and to be honest, there's some stuff like you can go to the Dollar Tree right now. You can buy the solar lights, put them outside because it's always going to be some kind of sunshine to go ahead and light them up if you need them. You can get your batteries, get your lights, buy some candles, buy the tea light candles that you need the batteries with so that you can put them around the house. Cause sometimes, you know, regular candles, you don't want to burn up nothing.
Yep.
If you can find a generator at a good price, at this point, it's good to go ahead and get that just in case you need it.
Tell them about the break and then we're going to
get some water.
Yeah. I don't want to, I pray we won't have no storm. I end up always having to go with my job. Healthcare workers.
Yeah.
Man.
Because it's A or B. And depending on where you fall at for the hurricane season, you got to be bunkered in with them to help them. Luckily, like all my clients live at home with their family. So if they're going to do their thing and I don't have to worry about them per se. So that's a good thing. And check on your elderly. Absolutely. Like if you are people that you know that live by themselves and don't have transportation, if you're going out there getting some hurricane supplies or something like that, go over there and check on them and see if they need something. So help them get prepared too, because it's a village. So it takes everybody to kind of get this done. Hey, Key. Yes. Okay. So you know what? It's 8:01. We're going to have to take a quick break. And then we'll be back 7 minutes after the hour. Tag a friend, tell a friend that we'll be here. And thank y'all for like the calls, the messages. I really, really needed that. So I appreciate y'all so much. All right. Stick and stay.
Right back.
And Lebanon deserved to have peace.
A major developer of artificial intelligence, Anthropic, says their latest, most advanced AI systems are planning to
Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking exactly why 2026 is, without a doubt, the absolute most consequential year in St. Petersburg's modern history. We're looking at a definitively transformative 18-month window where foundational decisions on our leadership, our urban core, and climate resilience are all literally colliding at once. Honestly, I want you to picture the ultimate chaotic juggling act. Imagine a frantic resident trying to balance a massive baseball stadium, a swirling storm cloud, and a giant tax bill. Because, well, that's exactly what voters are facing right now. We aren't just picking a mayor this cycle. No, we are voting on the literal physical and financial future of the Sunshine City for the next 50 years.
Okay, here's our quick roadmap for today. First, the 2026 St. Pete Crucible. Then, that billion-dollar baseball deal. Third, we'll hit the $600 million climate question. Fourth, taxes and municipal power. And finally, number 5, your actual 2026 action plan.
All right, let's jump right into part 1, the 2026 St. Pete Crucible. This is that definitively transformative 18-month window.
So, for residents, these are the absolute critical deadlines you need to circle on your calendar right now. Your window for shaping the city really kicks off with the candidate qualifying deadline on May 29th. From there, we're sprinting straight into the August 18th primary election. And if no one secures a clear majority, the whole thing culminates in the monumental November 3rd general election. These dates are the exact focal points where all these massive local issues are going to be decided.
Looking at the board, we've got a pretty crowded executive contest. And just to be clear, we aren't endorsing anyone here, just neutrally looking at the options. We have incumbent Mayor Ken Welch, whose platform is deeply tied to his 86-acre redevelopment plan and a massive climate bond. But he's facing formidable challengers. You've got former Governor Charlie Crist, who obviously brings huge name recognition, and current City Council member Brandy Gabbard, who's been fiercely critical of exactly how infrastructure spending is being distributed across different districts. The political stakes for residents here? Yeah, they couldn't be higher. Moving into part 2, the billion-dollar baseball deal.
This is the historic gas plant versus the Tampa pitch. Now, there is a fascinating dual-track race happening right now. In St. Pete, the city is actively selecting developers this May for the historic gas plant district. This is an 86-acre site that represents the largest redevelopment opportunity in the entire region, especially with the Tropicana field lease expiring soon. But meanwhile, right across the bay, Tampa is debating a $2.3 billion ballpark proposal for the Rays over at the Hillsborough Community College campus, and they are racing toward a June 1st deadline for binding agreements. But the absolutely crucial point here is this staggering number, $1.065 billion. That's the proposed public contribution the Rays are asking for from Hillsborough County and the city of Tampa to make their new stadium a reality. It's a massive funding stack that relies heavily on tourist development taxes and community investment tax dollars. And as you might expect, it has sparked some fierce cross-party debate. And this quote perfectly captures the exact tension voters and officials are wrestling with. Tampa City Council member Bill Carlson says he's fiscally conservative and wants to make sure public money is used wisely, but he also acknowledges the stadium would go in a place that could really use the development. It's kind of the ultimate municipal dilemma, right? Is it a billion-dollar public giveaway, or is it a transformative anchor for mixed-use development? Okay, shifting gears to part 3, the $600 million climate question, also known as the St. Pete Agile Resilience Bond. Look, recent hurricanes like Helene and Milton completely exposed the vulnerabilities in St. Pete's aging infrastructure. Right now, the city uses a pay-as-you-go approach funded strictly by utility fees. The problem? That's going to take until 2050 to finish necessary upgrades, carrying a huge risk of inflation and delays. So officials are proposing a general obligation or GEO bond to front-load $600 million right now. This would accelerate 5 years of projects to harden the city's stormwater and sewer systems. Let's translate this massive bond directly to your kitchen table. If voters approve the bond, the cost gets distributed across property taxes, adding an estimated $96 annually per $100,000 of taxable property value. But if the bond fails and the city tries to accelerate these projects through the existing model, households could face a staggering $486 hike in their utility rates. But this definitely isn't an easy sell. Council member Mike Harding raises a really fascinating philosophical question. How do we go through that process of how resilient is too resilient? When you spend millions hardening one single water plant so it doesn't shut down for 12 hours, well, that's money you can't spend anywhere else. Plus, candidates like Brandy Gabbard are pointing out that these proposed projects aren't evenly distributed across the city's districts, so it's this massive debate over equity and economic timing.
All right, diving into part 4, taxes and municipal power. We're talking fiscal squeezes and the Duke Energy expiration.
While the city is considering taking on $600 million in bond debt, they are simultaneously facing a huge state-level threat. Looming state legislation, specifically House Bill 201, threatens to completely eliminate non-school property taxes on homesteaded properties. If that passes, St. Pete's revenue would plummet by $140 million. To put that in perspective, after paying for police and fire, the city would have barely anything left over to split among parks, recreation, and community enrichment. And at the exact same time, the city's 30-year franchise agreement with Duke Energy expires in August 2026. Because of this, St. Pete is currently studying whether it's feasible to officially break up with Duke entirely and create its own municipal electric utility, essentially a city-owned public utility that provides electricity directly to residents to try and gain control over rates, grid resilience, and renewable energy goals. Okay, bringing it all home with Part 5, your 2026 action plan. Let's look at key deadlines and advocacy points. Your voice is absolutely the deciding factor in all of this. So, here's your action plan. Step 1, track the Community Benefits Advisory Council, or CBAC, committee selections this May, because they are going to advise on that massive gas plant district. Step 2, keep a close eye on Tampa's June 1st stadium deadline, as that will ripple across the entire Bay. And Step 3, definitely the most important, show up and vote in the August 18th primary.
Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project, Community Development and Training Center, aka CDAT.
See that.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in and helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
the new
gangster.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
Now you know. So I'm going to ask everybody to shift
just a little bit. Yeah, so we can get
and
everybody.
You can come a little bit over to where she was. There we go. That look a whole lot more like what it looked like.
Yeah, now tell the people.
Oh, the views expressed.
Yes, go ahead.
Push the button.
Push the button.
The Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is an independently produced program. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by hosts, guests, or callers are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views, positions, or policies of Carafesta Radio. 99 Jams, its ownership, management, affiliates, sponsors, or partners.
Boom. You heard it here first.
Bim y'all.
Don't call the principal on us. Now, okay. Today is Giselle's World's birthday. That's my niece. So happy birthday. So everybody.
Is that the one I call Corey's daughter?
Yes.
Okay.
That is Corey's daughter.
Okay.
Yes. So if y'all don't mind, wish her happy birthday. She's online watching it right now too, right? So y'all type it into on there and just say happy birthday, please. If y'all don't mind.
And we got a guest that ain't really a guest though.
Yeah, we got a couple of people that ain't guests in here.
We got family in the building this morning. So this morning with us we have my sunshine, Qiana's twin flame, Keshawn, my wife, and we also have Keisha Fuller from Keshawn Korner.
Yes.
This morning.
Pull the mic up.
Hello,
Pull the mic up.
hello.
Don't be scared of the mic.
Gotta lean in a little bit.
Pull it closer to you.
Look, she's like, okay, this is starting to get intrusive.
Giselle, they're wishing you happy birthday, girl.
This morning. That's how I know. I'm like, okay, this is awkward. Yeah.
It is. I came off really aggressive this morning. I'm so sorry. Brother John walked in. He was like, oh, it's that kind of morning.
I mean, I got a little bit of it, but I appreciate it. It was like, okay, just a reminder. That's all. It's just a reminder. And so Keshawn's Corner, I got like all kind of notes in. I'm trying to find where I was at. So let me do it official. So each year, Keisha, she honors the life and legacy of her son, Keshawn, by bringing the community together for healing, awareness, and access to resources. And this morning, you're going to tell us about 613, why it matters, and how families can get involved. What's up?
Okay, well, like you stated, 613 was created. Keshawn's Corner was created in honor of my son, who died by suicide on June 13th. And this year's event is actually falling on that date.
Pull it up. I'm trying to just put it all the way to the end.
Okay, we need to not read it on. You think I like how this feel? Or
Yeah, no, that's just back up.
I can't hear you. That's why.
Okay, we good?
How about if we switch and use this one? But still like you're going to talk to this.
Okay, good. There we go. Yes, thank you.
Good?
Yeah.
There you have it.
Okay. So like I said, this year event falls on the date that my son passed. So we want this event to be I guess like a celebration in honor of his life, and all those others who lost, to suicide. And like in the last 6 months, I personally know maybe like 5 people in our community from age 16 to 37 that recently died from suicide. So it's still very much a thing in our community. And this event, like I said, it represents awareness, support, and anybody that wants to be a part of Keshawn Korner, like I said, everything we do is free for the community. Just come out, get the resources. We have everything available there that day. Housing assistance, food,
mental health.
Yeah, mental health. Like we have everything in one location for that day. And this year we're adding some fun things for kids. So it's everybody's welcome, everybody's invited. We have Mirror's Bounce House for the kids, mini golf. Miss Snowbiz bringing her truck out there. We're gonna have food truck, inner city food. Got face painting. Yeah. We got face painting. We also have Tom the Balloon Guy coming out. So we just making it very.
Got a magician.
He do magic when he.
Okay.
So he really got to do it out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doing balloons.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like little hat things like the kids.
I got you. No, but when I saw it, I was like,
I know. I just need to just knock it off.
Like get every.
I know. I just be like, oh, you want to come out?
Yeah. No, that's good.
I don't really take no for
I don't see a whole lot of.
No, if you ever dealt with Keisha, right? Let me tell you.
Yeah.
And she been like this all her life. But true story. One time I was home, right? and I was kind of on a date.
Okay.
Right. And Keisha
I got questions, but
don't worry about it.
On the
So
date.
Keisha come to the house, and I'm like, Keisha, not the right time. Keisha's like, Qiana, what you doing?
It's not the right time.
Keisha wouldn't leave.
I just walk in, do what I can't do.
Hold on, now count on the drink makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Right?
And she like, hey, Keisha, walk in, right?
Yeah.
And now it's the three of us.
Yeah. And
No, what y'all doing?
mission accomplished. Yeah.
There you
Mission driven and focused. Absolutely. Yeah. No, that's what's up. And so every year you choose to turn your pain into purpose. So what inspired you to create the organization and this event instead of just like what most people would just read privately? That's your thing. That's your time. What inspired you to want to share this and this time in your life with the community?
I won't say it was kind of forced on me, but the level of calls I was getting after my son's situation, and I realized it wasn't just like an isolated incident, for some people. It's kind of like everybody deals with it. So when people were like calling me and reaching out, I think they thought I had the answers because how I present myself to the public. But it's like a job you have to do. You have to go out there and you have to be okay when you're not okay.
Yeah.
But when you're home, that's when you can be what you need to be. So I just decided like they can't keep, calling me because I don't know how I carry this stuff. Somebody else might carry it the same way.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to feel like they're doing it the wrong way because they don't seem as okay as I am about it. I ain't okay with it at all.
Yeah.
But it is what it is until it ain't what it ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, what can I do? Because again, I don't have the answers, but I can create a space for them to pose the questions and possibly get the answers from a paid professional.
Yeah. No, and that's amazing too, because like I said, most people would just choose to like fall back, fade the black, and your responsiveness to this. Like, have you always been community minded, community driven, or engaged? Or?
Yeah, I always kind of been, like for the right thing, but for like the underdog, if you will.
Yeah.
Like I always been kind of, but we kind of pretty much gather that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always wanted just everybody to be okay. Like what truly makes me happy is seeing other people happy or achieve what they want to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
And it may sound kind of weird, but like even through this situation with me, somebody else able to, because some people be embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
Like especially in our culture, like people embarrassed, but I'm like, you're embarrassed, you do it. You
Right.
know what I mean?
That's right.
But again, that's
but
just
you think
me.
that you like it's something you could have done, or
I mean, you can always think of something you could have done or something you didn't do, something you know what I mean? Just even with people that haven't died by suicide.
right?
We got people, kids struggling with substance abuse or just in and out of prison, but you can always think about what you could have done.
Yeah.
But now, like I said, it's just creating space for people to know, like, it ain't just you.
Right.
And then it may not even have nothing to do with suicide, just compartmentalizing, like, emotion, whether it be good or bad.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to ask. Is this event just for people who've experienced loss, or like are you opening it up to like the whole community?
It's for, like I said, we have, and that's why I be very mindful about who I let set up at the event, because I'm not going to just mental wellness a person that suicide, because everybody not dealing with that side of it.
Right.
Some people be stressed out because I got bills and how I'm gonna pay them.
Yeah. So so I need a resource on like how to get this. Yeah.
And then
like if I can get this handled, that stress that I'm dealing with goes away.
You take it's like you almost like unpacking layer by layer.
Yeah.
Like we even have like this year we have like community legal services.
Okay.
Because a lot of times it's not that the help isn't there. It's just that we don't know. They don't present it to us.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're here. You have to go and find it.
Yep.
So now you don't have to search far. You come here, now you get the information, and then what you do with the information once you leave my event is on you.
I can lead you to the knowledge, but I can't make you think.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, that's right. So if you're just tuning in, y'all, 99 Gems to Berg, 99.1 FM, and we're here with Rakisha Fuller of Keshawn Korner. She's talking about 613, which is next Saturday, and that's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Lake Vista. And we're inviting you to come out. We're looking for everybody to be out there and participate. You did mention some new activities and some new speakers. You got some because every year you've been growing it and refining it.
So this year they're gonna have a panel discussion.
Okay.
Because May is so they're gonna have a panel discussion with JWB. Also, shout out to the sponsors: JWB, City of St. Pete, SPC, and Paul.
Okay.
And then we have other sponsors as well that really stepped up and helped make this event what it is.
Success attracts those kind of relationships.
We got and these are like other businesses here that mainly most of our Black owned businesses. We have like Creating Independence, that's for like mental adults with mental disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
We have general with handy pros and general contract, building up some nice stuff in the community.
Nice.
Like I said, we have like a lot. Like I said, Miss Snowbiz, I reached out to her. She was like, this is what I do. I can donate. I don't have to, so just stuff like that.
I love that. I love it. And then just thinking about that, like you said, mental wellness is a part of it, but it's not like you say you want mental wellness.
Unfortunately, really.
Say more about that. Say more about just what made you want to like round it out and not be so heavy focused on the mental wellness.
I mean, because it go with what you said. It's like if I got these issues, like it may not be like I said like a mental thing, but it be a stress thing.
Yeah.
That can essentially turn into messing with you mentally.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's almost like a proactive versus reactive.
Yeah.
If I can see this about to be a problem, let me go ahead and deal with this so I can deal with this.
Right. Right. No,
it's
that
like
makes
fix the
perfect
things
sense.
we can fix right now, or the things that are going to happen, are going to be there. So when the unknown things happen, you can deal with those things accordingly without the stress of the other stuff.
Right.
That's going to come regardless. Bills come every 15, 30 days. So we know for a fact that's going to be there every single month.
Oh, I thought it was quicker than that. It's 15 to 30 don't seem like long enough. Like
but we know that's something that's reoccurring.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can't every month be sitting up here looking crazy because how am I pay my bills, how am I grow? You know what I'm saying? So I can deal with, okay, let me fix this now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's something that's going to always be there.
No, that's right. And so I wanted to get your take on a lot of this stuff too, because you deal with teens and the program that you have and the things that you're doing. What are your thoughts on this whole idea of these teen takeovers and the way that they're talking about it? And have you been paying attention to it? And if so, what kind of reflections that you have?
I see it, but I kind of try to stay off line with stuff like that because you get in the comments and then, yeah.
You know how I feel about the comments.
Yeah, I try to stay out of the comments.
And what I will say about that, we're not going to act like we all didn't gather up and hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like now, it's on a different level.
Yes.
But it's not just us that's doing it. But I also know that we need to worry about us.
Yeah.
But I think
the whole sleep around your own front door.
Yeah. I don't even think it's at a different level. I think what happens is now that you have access to social media.
Yeah.
That's what makes it, because
I mean by
if they would have had a camera
level,
at Chunky Sunday, what would it have looked
right,
like?
as much gunplay, back then. If somebody was banging it, it was a real issue.
Yeah.
It wasn't just because we here, so I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or somebody said in the song, so let me go ahead and do it.
True. True. Like,
because again, we grew up on different. I don't know.
As long as it's PG. Yeah.
We grew up on hustler music.
Okay. Yeah.
They grown up on user music.
That's true.
So there's a major disconnect. So we're look like when you put on some old Jeezy, old 8 volume JG, that makes you want to get up and go get
up and go. Like
now it's a thing where you put on something that you want to go pop a purpose set and carry on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to stand and be looking stuck or whatever. And now people
or you want to be mad at somebody because it ain't talking about defending yourself. It's like I got to beat, so I'm gonna come at
like
you.
The old NWA,
right.
the public, you know what I'm saying? So now you understand what the
think
drug
about that.
is. It creates a chemical imbalance because you're mixing this pill with maybe this other drug,
and then you got mental issues already, trauma, and all. You ain't dealt with it, and then you're not emotionally tapped in to say like I'm having a bad day today. Now you take a pill with that, and you mad at everybody else, and not somebody look at you wrong and they can get it.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of that has like I'm not blaming nothing on music or nobody because y'all are people, but I just really want people to stop blaming parents for everything.
Okay,
because it's like okay. I'm pretty sure people don't know they can. You think I sat down and said, "Hey, when life gets too hard, son, pull it out of bank." You got to know they ain't what I told them.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think I sat up here and that's what I said about it. But some of the parents who are saying it, and on the flip side of that, I can see why some people kids act the way they act because I see how the parents respond to stuff. A lot of those people are still trying to live vicariously through their kids. And now they didn't get a chance to do it back then, so now I'm going to do it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
It creates like kids sometimes don't know how to tell the difference between the two.
Yeah, like what's real
and
what's not.
And misconception is like when your kids are depressed, like you're not talking to them. People like you and your son had a really good relationship. Y'all were open and you talked to him about a lot of stuff. So you knew that he struggled with depression. You tried to do everything.
I mean, just even with knowing your kid, if you don't say it, you see it. if you pay attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if they don't say it, like, I'm good. Okay, you ain't good, but you know.
Yeah.
So for a parent who is maybe dealing with a young person or a teenager, and they see these things, how would you suggest you introduce that conversation? Because a lot of times it's a struggle to even start a conversation when you get like maybe a one-word answer. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Or when you clearly not good. So how do you like navigate?
You got to
that?
stop asking questions like that. It's the questions that you ask. How are you feeling today?
Yeah.
Like you got to ask.
Not even more so that, because it's like we'll ask a question and then if we don't answer, looking for now we the problem. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on what lenses you're looking from, what is you choose to listen from. Because I can't ask you how you doing, and then you tell me, well, mom, you know, I ain't feeling this because you did like, oh, what you mean I did that? We can't tell them to talk and we ain't learn how to listen.
Okay. Wow. Say that again. I mean? We can't tell them to talk if we haven't learned how to listen.
Because if every time I say something, you're trying to defend something, because then you'll find yourself defending something that I ain't even said.
Yeah.
Because the ears that you choose to listen from, you letting your own insecurities, basically letting my words confirm how you feel about yourself, and I don't even know that's the case because I'm just telling you what's going on with me.
Yeah.
Right? But
you got to find that safe space.
Make it about you.
Ooh.
You got to. Yeah.
And I think that dynamic shows up more so in a child, like in a particular parent-child relationship. Yeah. And the power dynamic, right? Because it's like me and you, like it's me and you. But now I'm the authority figure of the parent.
It goes back to what I said last year, because I said so.
Yeah.
You got to take. Sometimes you got to take that out.
Anytime somebody, you know, poses a question in response to something that we said, oh, you talk about it, you being disrespectful. No, I'm asking a question because I want to be able to follow the conversation,
right,
so I can answer from an intelligent place. Now, if you're not adequate enough to explain the question that you posed to me, then say that.
Yeah.
Don't say I'm being disrespectful because I asked the question that you weren't prepared to answer.
Yeah.
But you got to find that safe space to be able to do that. Like, and you got.
But that starts with us.
It does. Like I always say, you know, I talk about in my household, I used to have the jar. We write it down, put it in there, and then we have the day that we talk about it. This is the non-judgment zone. Right. Like when I'm not upset, you're not upset, and we sit down and literally dissect how you was feeling, and I can't get mad because your feelings is valid.
I'm talking, ain't nobody listening.
Right.
I like what you said about the when you ask the question and you don't get the answer that you're looking for.
You want to ask the question and give you the answer.
Yeah. And then you want to press them and move them towards the answer that you want.
But you know, I have, you know, with being my dad, like recently, you know what I mean? You want to ask
I'm laughing because I love your father, and I know how he is.
Like, well, he says sometimes how he perceives stuff. I said, okay, I can understand that, but with this perception, let me ask you this: when I'm bringing out receipts, this does not take place. Is that perception? Or is that a factual instance that took place?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no. Yes or no? Is that something? So don't try to gaslight me into believing this is something I created. Like, I'm not one of the type of people that need to create illusions to support my delusion. I live in reality all the time.
Yeah.
So if something happened, it happened, and let's just say this thing happened. What can we do to make sure it doesn't happen again?
Right.
Yeah. Let's not say, well, maybe that's how you view it. Is that not what happened?
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's another one of these frameworks. So you know, I've been really digging into some frameworks, and it's the incident, impact, and intent framework, right? But it's when you acknowledge the incident. Now, what your intentions were, that's what it was.
But, what we held
but that does not change
what
happened, which is the incident or the impact. Mm-hmm. Like, because the way I felt about what happened is how I felt about it. That's the impact of it, regardless to your intentions.
Yeah.
But when we saying, okay, this thing that I'm saying happened as an incident, you saying no, it didn't.
Now we're good. We don't got to talk no more.
That's a fundamental thing.
Because here's the thing: if you can't come in being honest with you, I don't expect you to be honest with me.
Okay.
But when you flip it, like, kind of flip that right there, because like you say, this is the receipt, right?
Yeah.
And this happened, but again, the way that you view it is going to be your reality to it. Like, I was talking to somebody, they said my mom was horrible, right? Just said, like, my mama stayed in this abusive relationship. She never helped me. And then they said, but she sent me to counseling. She didn't leave my daddy.
Okay.
But and I was like, so you stuck on she stayed with your daddy, but you didn't stick on the part that she sent you to counseling.
She didn't know how to save her, but she tried
to save you. But you looked at the one negative part. So it's your mind frame too. Like, how you.
Back to what he said, we can't tell. We don't get to tell people what their experience is like with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't get to tell people how something that they did should have made us feel or what we should be over. You don't get to cut me and then tell me, oh, you should be healed by now. That's
no, you don't.
You don't get to do that. So but the mom wasn't necessarily wrong, but neither the child for feeling the way that they felt.
Yeah,
we saying the same thing.
We can go to church. We can go to church and hear the same scripture, the same sermon, and take two totally different things. All depends on where we are mentally or at that point in our life.
Right.
You know, but you may take the part and just be able to take off with it. I may be at the beginning phase of things of that, and I may take something totally different. But at the end of the day, we don't all get to the same place.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
But
no, we don't. Sometimes we don't get to the same place.
The ears you listen.
But is that the goal? Is the goal for us all to be at the same place? Or
at some point, if you on page 10, I'm on page 100, it doesn't matter because we know we're gonna get to the same.
If you keep going,
absolutely.
Yeah, if you keep going.
But sometimes people stop at a certain chapter and they don't know. Oh, it gets greater at the end.
And what I'm hearing from Q that in that same analogy, the thing of it is like a lot of these things are not scripted, right? So we know that it's 10 chapters, but you get to write in the last 6. But there's some questions and some things like, okay, these are decisions that you're going to make as you're getting to that. So we may not end up, because the way you respond to this situation may change, but the general idea of like mental wellness and wholeness and being all right at the end of the day, I think like you put that there, and however you get there, whatever it is that it takes for you to get there, whatever decisions that you make, as long as they help you, not hurting other people.
And that's
like, you know,
but that's where you want to be.
Yeah.
But we know, unfortunately, a lot of people don't. Some people don't make it there.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you think that most people fundamentally want peace?
I think a lot of us don't respect what peace looks like to some people.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? I think we have this idea about what peace should be, or what your life should be, what you should be, what you could be doing, versus what is she, like you just said, is she healthy? Is she not self-harming? Is she not bothering nobody else? Then that's her all right.
That's her version.
That's her version
all right.
of being all right.
Yeah.
My all right ain't got to be your all right, as long as we both are all right.
All right. Don't have to be your all right.
100% with you there. Like I say, like I want generational wealth.
Yeah.
It's not bad that you don't.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I might want a big house. It's okay that you want the studio apartment. Like, you know, again, we do try to force what we want on other people and what we think happiness look like.
Or we waste stuff on monetary skills. Or we waste success on certain things. Like some people, like the rapper said, you know, they want my goal to live middle class and drive a Camry. Some people, that was their goal.
That's their goal.
I want to have a successful marriage. I want to be, you know, take my kids on vacation twice a year, pay my bills on time, and that's that.
That's my success.
Me, I want the high rise. I want this. I want that. It's not that, oh, I think I'm better than you or you too low. You were successful in your own right. You successfully have a successful marriage.
Yeah.
You're at your kids' sporting events. You're there to take your kids on vacation. You don't miss a beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The other person, hey, I don't have a vision of having kids and doing this and doing that.
And that's okay.
Exactly. That don't mean I'm more successful than you. You're successful in your own right, and I successfully completed the goals that I had set for my life.
So this sounds so easy in theory, and I mean just the way we talk it out and the way we talk about it. What complicates this in real life? What makes this?
Expectations?
Yeah.
People expectations. Like you have children and you have expectations of their life, right?
Okay.
And if they veer off from it, you like, but I wanted, you know, and a lot of times it's hard to accept what other people want for their life.
Okay.
We say, and it comes from a caring place, but again,
I'm trying to figure out what makes it hard.
Because we're just human. We're human.
The perception of things.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, the need to create an illusion to support delusion.
The need to create an illusion to support delusion.
You know what I mean? Like you made yourself a leader, so now because I believe this, I have to set the stage so you can believe it also.
Okay.
And I can know it's not the truth. You know what I mean? That's just like sometimes we go in places, I can watch how I talk. No, you watch how you talk to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I should
I
should, you know what I mean? Like I shouldn't have to go in a meeting with a suit on. You know, what's that about?
Yeah. To make your
to make them feel okay.
Oh, I remember we were having this conversation. About making other people comfortable with you.
And the thing is,
you shrink yourself to make other people comfortable.
A person see Brother John Muhammad and his wife out, maybe at a bar, just just relaxing from the week stress.
Yeah.
And you guys are dancing. God forbid to see you have a drink.
Yeah.
Oh well he was a counselor. He shouldn't be doing it. Hey, that's from 9 to 5. It's 6 o'clock.
I'm off.
I'm John right now. You know what
but
I mean?
you know what? Another
like sometimes people be so nervous. Oh, you got to watch your social media. That's my private page. That ain't my business page.
Yeah.
Why do I have? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
like governing yourself according to other people.
That stresses people out because the people I see people out in public places that I see in professional spaces, and they in the private of comfort of their own space, they still looking over like nervous. Like, at what point do you get to you? That'll drive me crazy. I'm not gonna hold you.
At what point do you get to be you?
And then you know what?
People understand from 9 to 5. You know, like, I'm a doctor. Yes. Am I at the office right now, or I'm at a lounge?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? I'm not saving nobody's life right now. I'm trying to save me right now.
At what point do you get to be you?
And then sometimes people feel like they gotta live up to the expectations that other people put on them, right? So like if you tell your kids like, oh, you the fighter, even though they tired of fighting, the world done told them they're the fighter, so they feel like they have to always live up to being the fighter.
Yeah.
And they're tired of it, but we have put these titles on people that they necessarily not. And we don't tell them that they can take it away. Like, that's not who they are. That does not define you because that's what you did yesterday.
So for somebody who may be in a situation like that right now, what are some things that you would suggest that they do to start like shedding that persona and really starting to walk more in being their authentic selves?
Well, I do have a journal.
Okay. Becoming 30 days. Becoming
that you can get and actually focus on yourself and ask you really good questions that you can go in, and it's 30 days that you're real with yourself. And that's really what you need to sit down. And as children, parents, you need to help guide them through this.
Yeah.
Right. And sit down, and then you stop telling them who they are and listen to them and let them tell you who they want to become.
Okay.
I think that's what makes it hard, because we want our children to grow up to be a certain way. And we put those things on them. I want you to be a teacher, I want you to be a doctor, you mind this and that. And then when that don't happen, it's all disappointing.
Yeah.
That's actually
Go ahead.
That's actually how I met one of the young adults who came to the program. You know, they attempted suicide. Fortunate enough for them, you know, people there to
intervene. Yeah.
So I was like, well, what's your problem? Like, I'm not a therapist. I don't know how to, but
I love that. Yeah.
But here's the thing, everybody, again, they take the clinical approach without understanding the cultural difference. So you have this white lady trying to tell this young black girl, well, your mom said what's best for you. But then on the flip side, you got somebody like me or you who understand, like she said, they teach you the first one to finish the first one to do that.
It's a lot of pressure.
I want to be the first one to make mistakes. I want to be the first one to just figure it out on my own. So now it's almost like the parents and the family, put what they couldn't accomplish as if it's your duty now.
Yeah.
Like, you got a choice.
You got to do this for us. Yeah.
You're going to be a doctor. Now I'm around here, medical malpractice. This ain't my true passion. But I don't want to let y'all down. But now I let his family down because I'm operating on their loved one. Yeah. Because my loved one forced me to do this.
Yeah, and even the other side of that, even if you are a successful doctor and you do everything
but
right,
you live invisible. On the flip, when you get once you leave the hospital, you go home. Yeah. And you don't even like to look back at you in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that creates a thing too.
Right. I think it takes courage to step outside of people's expectations and just be what you want to be, show up how you want to show up. Like,
even if you want to be that, because parents, sometimes we can see what you're good at, and it's our job to kind of pour in and help define them, right? But we also have to let them know during this journey you're gonna make mistakes, and that doesn't define you. Like, if they want to be a doctor, what took the love out of it is that you didn't let them make the mistakes. They felt like they had to be perfect to do this, and they want to bring perfection to you, and that's impossible. And so requiring that from them makes them take the love of what you saw in them away, and now they're no longer happy about something that they was passionate about because they can't freely do it because the restrictions of the perfection that people put on them.
Absolutely. And so just if you're tuning in, y'all, we're here with Rakisha Fuller of Keshawn's Korner. Thank you, Yubi. He put the link in the chat. Keshawn's Korner, and this is Keshawn's Korner with the K.org. We're talking about 6/13, which is next Saturday at Lake Vista.
Yes, please register, everybody. Let's register and come out.
Yes.
It's free. Everything, free.
And thank y'all. The comments still coming in too. I appreciate it. My funk is kind of going, y'all. I'm gonna tell you.
Funk is starting to dissipate.
They done funkified itself out.
We dissipating the funk. And so we're talking about the mental health, mental wellness, and community healing as another part of this work that you're doing. And so what would be one thing that you wish every parent knew about protecting their children's mental health and emotional well? Some of you think that, like if most parents knew this, then it would help them with their children.
Yeah. You don't know it all, and it's okay not to know it all.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Sometimes we can very well learn things from our kids.
Yeah.
Even things about ourselves.
Not sometimes.
You don't have you don't have to have the answer. Just create the space for the question. And that's something that you guys can learn together.
You got a way of doing that, so you don't create space for the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just got to repeat that back. That's a clip. Clip that. Because creating space for the question.
You're not going to go on every job and just, I know it, I got no. But that's what's training. That's what, you know what I mean. They created a space orientation. They created spaces for you to know what you have to do when you have to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So sometimes a kid may come to you, with a question or something they don't even understand about themselves, something that you never even thought about. You know what, baby? Let's figure this out together. Let me get back with you on that.
Yeah, and some things you can't fake it until you make it.
Yeah, so a person cannot talk. I cannot sit there and express myself for 5 minutes straight. And then the moment I pause, you in.
Yeah.
You haven't even processed what I'm saying, so you're not even answering what I'm asking. You're answering what you already wanted to say from the beginning.
You listen to rebuttal and not to listen.
And I understand, because now you're not even responding from an intelligent place, because you haven't even processed all the information I gave you, because it's impossible for you to talk for 2 minutes and then you take right off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You haven't even, you know what I'm saying? So that let me know you just came in ready, to get your stuff off. Don't never mind how I feel or what I say. So just sometimes just let them, go in it with, like ears, listening ears to fully listen and to understand.
Yeah. I see that's something that's just kind of a theme with what you've been saying, and it's consistent with what you talked about, the importance of listening and the value that you place on listening. Would you mind sharing with us some of the prior work that you've done? Because everybody may not be familiar with the events and the different things that you've done to create these spaces that you're talking about. You're not just here talking about it and not actually doing it.
No. So we do a lot of community connect events, where we get the community members out. We kind of do everything in like a little different, not traditional way, where you go sit on the couch and talk to somebody. I create comfortable spaces.
I'm just reflecting on the space that you created where, you had me in a whole mood over there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then,
but the space, the way that you do it, it causes people to open up and realize, like, here's how
they were talking to an actual therapist.
Yes.
Nobody knew there was actual therapists up.
Yeah, and you do it in a way where you don't realize that you're doing it. And I think that's the part when you say non-traditional.
Yeah,
it's like you having a conversation with a therapist and you getting these questions answered, but you don't realize, like, you know what? I just had a whole session here.
You know what? And that's what it is. Like even with some of the young adults that reached out to me, a lot of them was dealing with, I identified early, okay, your problem is, part of the problem is the space. It's almost like you can't heal in the space where you got hurt at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay, sometimes it means getting outside the house with those people so that way you can heal you, so that way you know how to go back and deal with them. So we actually got 3 of them. We assisted with them getting their first apartment.
Yeah.
One of them was like, I only got a bed. I don't even care. I'm moving in. She's like, thank you.
Yeah.
When she went in, fully furnished. I got a furniture. I had everything fully furnished.
Yeah.
The other young guy, same thing with him. He got a studio apartment.
Yeah.
I said, well, I got a bed for you. Someone donated me a couch. I got all this kitchen stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we kind of.
I remember
they
that.
all still working. Like one of the young ladies. Like I said, I met her. She attempted suicide, and everything was just like, oh my God, the world is over. And I said, hey, yo, you gotta chill out.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna let me try to say you kid me like. God, dog, I don't even drink, but bring me a bottle of wine with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now, from a year later,
yeah,
she lost her job. I said, Miss Keisha, I lost my job, but I didn't even panic. I said, first of all, you got your rent money.
Right.
First of all, you might not have it. So she said, yep, I'm good. I can pay my rent for next month. I said, okay, you got 25 days, go find you another job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I said, go to the club and go here. So she said, I went to the bathroom place and I got hired. I said, and so she was just,
wow.
You know what I mean? So she
but just
said,
that mindset shift.
Yeah, before, I'm telling you right now, like, it would have been another situation, but I said, hey, you I said it a little different than how I'm saying it to y'all, but
I know you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But with that, like they say, we need to hear that because we understand when people come being fake with us.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I told them, it's every single day. It's gonna be something to be mad about. All you gotta do is find out one thing to be glad about. That's it.
And to your point about being able to connect and speak the language of the people, right? Because you said I'm not a therapist. I would take issue with that because the service that you provide, you know what I mean? It may not be licensed clinical, but that's another part of what they talk about with black men. Well, we don't do therapy, man. You know, y'all haven't been to the barbershop. You haven't been to the tree. Like we have real deal conversations in these sessions with each other, but it may not be a licensed professional space. And so again, just wanted to acknowledge that and thank you for the work that you're doing around creating these spaces. And we talked about how you also allow the youth to design the spaces. Would you mind sharing some experiences with that?
It's like a thing where I can't speak for you if I don't even speak to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know, like, I don't know what it needs to look like for you. I know what it needs to look like for me, but this ain't about me. So we do the youth summits where the first year, you know, they was like, oh, we want to do this, we want to have it like this. But I don't want nobody to see my face. I respect that because I'm not, you know, like I can talk in a space like this all day. But once I get, you know, that ain't really my thing.
2 years ago, you wasn't even on the
you wouldn't even came in.
No, you were like, no,
I had to like drag you in kicking and screaming.
I'm okay with being the neck and everybody else being the head. I'm moving stuff, but everybody else, you know what I mean? As long as the work ain't done. But like they was like, okay, you can lift this, please, because it brings out. Hey, yo,
this was
ain't nobody.
Was these the children or
okay, young adults, children, young adults.
Yeah.
Oh, it sends out positive. Only thing I'm hearing in my head is like I got to pay for this. You know what I mean?
The budget.
So
before the sponsors and stuff start coming in.
Once we got to the first actual event, you know, I had a partition set up. They were talking behind. It was bootleg. We had one microphone. I'm behind the curtain.
I missed all of that.
I'm like, talk, say, you know, and then it got to the point they got so comfortable. They went to saying each other's name. I'm like, you ain't supposed to say their name. You know what I mean?
It's supposed to be anonymous. Yeah.
So it got, like I said, they got so comfortable, and it just was so, like, before that one even ended, they was like, okay, this is the next one. We going, oh my God, I ain't signed to check to play this one.
Right.
So it let me know. And the next one, what happened this time? There was no curtain. They were okay with being seen. They were, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I just that alone, right? The fact that when you being responsive to them. So when we talk about designing it and listening is one thing, hearing is another thing, right? But because I remember when you told me, you was like, well, you know, some of them shy, they want to put up a partition and they want to be behind the thing. My old person mind was like, it sounds kind of crazy. But then when I walked in, the way that you executed it, number one, was like phenomenal, right? Just to see it, I'm like, okay, this is different. And it's different because I'm late 40s and they're, you know, early 20s. You know what I'm saying? And so if an early 20-year is designing it, it's going to look different than somebody who's twice their age. So that was the first thing. And then the progression, right? Being able to know that they trust you enough to say, okay, this is what we wanted. You executed it and you did it. But now we realize we really don't need that. And they're growing past that, but not shutting them down and saying, to your point, like listening, oh, I hear y'all, but we ain't doing that. You got to get comfortable. You got to be out front. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, I didn't want that one to be the only one.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you know, they don't need me. We need them. If we want to make the change, we have to go out there, you know, to people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who are going to be carried on to be able to continue the change.
Right.
So I didn't want nobody, like, I know how, if I'm talking to you, and if I'm explaining something to you, screwing your face up, you know, don't even worry about it. I don't want to talk no more. So imagine being a vulnerable young adult, you know, trying to talk to somebody. You say something that they may not agree with, and they, you know, tooting their nose up or something. That'll make me shy away. I don't even want to talk, or I'm gonna respond a different way.
Right.
That's and neither one is gonna be effective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So
that's true, and that's when you start talking about the disrespect. And I pride myself on being truthful to them.
Yeah. Like if I say, hey, you don't want to talk, you don't have to talk on camera. Yeah. I'm not gonna get there and put a camera in your face, put you on the spot.
That's right.
Because the trust is broken then.
Because now I'm helping you grow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm for it. Now I'm forced. Well, no, you gotta get away from that. You can't keep doing that. You can't keep doing that.
Yeah.
Let me do it when I'm ready.
Wow, and I see that a lot in these community spaces in the name of like helping them grow and helping them develop. but not
But it's
respecting
really
where
trying,
they are.
everybody
Yeah.
trying to get the exclusive. Everybody trying to get the right to the story. Like everybody, oh, can you put my shit on, tell your story? Why would I come on your platform when I got home? Have you seen me speak on my situation on my space?
Yeah.
No. Why would I? You know what I mean? So
Why would I come to your spot?
Don't get me there and give me some questions,
Mm-hmm.
and then we get there, you ask me something totally different than what we previously discussed. That happened to me.
I remember,
And I handled it how I helped. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like we have a.
So I answered the question that you asked me.
You become your mama's child.
Yeah. Become your mama's child.
You know, but I still handled
That's the same Pete thing. If you don't know, you don't know. If you do, you do.
I handled it, you know, professionally still, but I just simply went to I answered the next question I was supposed to be asked.
Yeah.
And I got you looking crazy, not me.
Yeah. No, that's right though.
Because it's respect given to like across the board, and they always ask like how to help these kids with our kids when they respect you and they feel heard and they know you respect them. You get a whole different child in front of you.
Yeah, and just as we, again, for those who just tuning in, comedian Damian Davis, good morning. We see you. UB's putting the links in the chat. Miss Debbie, we talked about that earlier. She said, who would the host recommend comes to this event? Go back, you got to rewind it. And yes, there will be resources. They're free resources to the community.
The whole event is free.
Nisha says, I work.
Hosted by Aaron McFarley, the best host in the Bay.
Oh, yeah, she consistent. She like legacy host. She is the host now.
Yes.
And so Nisha said, I work with kids. I definitely need to be there. Thank you, Miss Fuller. No, it's good. So you just want to take some of the comments. And then the other thing too, you talked about it a little bit earlier about how you carry it and how you're dealing with it. For a parent or somebody who may be carrying grief, struggling in silence, or trying to find purpose after a difficult loss, what would you say to them? Because sometimes you just in space and you like, okay, I don't know what to do. Like I just had this incident happen. Number one, do you have you talked to parents and other parents and people who are in those situations? And what kind of word would you have for them?
Someone just reached out to me. They literally just buried their child the same thing last weekend. And like next Saturday, 3 years for me.
Yeah.
So I still wake up sometimes. I'm not gonna necessarily call them bad days, but I have days where I get to,
you
be
get the
emotional
blues.
about it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, it's just all on the person. Sometimes you have to just, because it's like my son is no longer physically here, but that would have been no different if we would grown up and got married and just went off. Because you're still almost mourning, like, okay,
I hear that.
What's next for me?
Yeah.
So you have to just tap into what do you like to do for you outside of being somebody's mother, wife, sister, employee, or employer. Who are you? What makes you happy? What do you do for you?
Yeah.
Just get up every single day and don't let nobody tell you, well, it ain't that deep, because what ain't deep enough may not be,
That's
it's
right.
deep
Nobody
for
can't
you.
tell you that.
You know what I mean? So you kind of got to almost unapologetically just do you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It may look crazy to other people. It don't matter what like you. What does it feel like for you?
Yeah. But here's the thing. When you said that, right? Like some people's identity is, I'm
You their kid.
I'm Sean's husband. I'm their grandpa. I'm so like their identity. Their identity is the other person. Yeah.
That's when you gotta learn very fast attachment from those things and solely be you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we do get lost in being somebody's wife or being somebody's husband,
or being the coach or being the thing.
That's right. It's really hard.
Yeah.
It is hard, but it's even harder when you start.
Yeah.
No, it is very like when you're in those spaces. Like I know.
I'm Qiana. I can't have a bad day.
No, I just told y'all like, and then people think that I can't have a bad day, and this is why I vocally said today I came in. But I will tell people, even in these feel the emotions, but don't stay there. Like don't let it dictate your. And I always like, as a parent who lost a child, different ways, but still, is that you feel bad when you have a good day and you don't think about your children, right? And so you feel like that dictate that defines how much you love them, and it doesn't. Because if your kids are alive at this point and you had a good day and you didn't think about them, you don't feel guilty, right? And you have to know that just because you have a good day doesn't mean that you don't love your children any less.
Right.
So I'll say this as well, right? So my thing was, I do a lot for a lot of people. I say bye.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I felt bad. My one daughter was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's like I don't have no regret.
Yeah.
Because if anybody saw me, they saw my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was there at every doctor's appointment, for the most part. It was like, trying to get her to do right by herself because of her health condition.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I don't have no regrets. The only thing is I miss her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So missing somebody and like having regrets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's.
I have heard.
Yeah.
Like I have heard somebody say they feel that way because they didn't do right by.
They can't hear you.
They didn't do right by the person, but that's not my case. Like you say,
yeah.
I moved my mom from her house into my house to assist my mom. You know what I mean? But the only thing that hurted me was I'm out here saving a lot of lives. I'm doing things. I don't actually brought people back to life.
But that's a natural.
Feel
that way, especially in your field.
Right. But at the end of the day, it was like, I don't have regrets, but I truly miss my mom.
I mean, but again, that's a part of having something. But a lot of people deal with are they grieving or are they feeling guilty?
Right.
Okay.
I can't help you not feel guilty.
Right.
I can allow you to grieve, but I'm not gonna let you put your guilt on me for what
That's
you feel
right.
like you did or didn't, what you could have done and didn't.
That's right.
I deal with that situation in my personal with my situation with my
Right.
son.
Yeah.
Right. You know
can't-
what I mean? You got
'cause
people that
Right.
you know what I mean? Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? No, I know grief, I know guilt. I can't be with either one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the
And
thing.
it's a part of just keeping it above and just like saying, hey, and then sometimes people can't try to out trauma or over trauma. Like if we have a conversation about me losing my son to suicide, you know what I'm saying? Don't say, well, yeah, because my dad died, blah, blah, because first of all, it's not the same. I always tell people because that doesn't lessen the blow for nobody, but at the same time, I try to find a silver lining in everything. You need to be grateful that it happened the way it was designed.
That's right.
Yeah.
You buried them and they want to stand over you. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can't tell a person who lost someone, you know what I'm saying? Like
How to feel.
Yeah, because like when my dad, of course, it's designed that way.
Yeah.
It's not designed with parents burying children. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like an illness or like no disease, or something like that. It's like literally people say, here today, gone tomorrow. No, here today, gone today. My life changed for 8-hour work shift.
Hello.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I'm not going to sit up here and waste a second of time that we don't know how much we got left to sit up here and deal with people who aren't committed to changing or to wanting to be okay.
Yeah.
Because you got some people way of being okay is to continue to trauma dump or this and that. I'm not gonna bring my cloud to your parade.
That's right.
I got a book and we got 3 minutes left. It was it's called The Power of Decision, and one of the chapters is in there is about the decision to be unhappy. And
a lot of people,
you have people who have decided to be unhappy. And so whatever you do to try and make them happy,
every solution
it's not
gonna
gonna
find
work.
every solution they gonna find a new problem.
Yeah, because that's the decision that they
that's when I'm
made.
like, all right,
Yeah.
because you'll see it on Facebook. Look,
Yeah, we were doing good. We were doing good. So let's
Don't worry,
remind people of the
everybody
event, date, time, location. Let's shout it out again. So again, it's Keshawn's Korner with the K.org, 613. Tell them what where you want them to be.
At Lake Vista from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. June 13th. It's a free event. We have food, we have entertainment. More importantly, we have all the resources in one spot.
Yes, in one spot. I like that. So you come, you get a little bit of this, a little bit of
Rather
that.
you dealt with mental health, because people don't understand mental health ain't always it's not the bad part. You have to learn to split things.
Yeah.
And not become overwhelmed with success or anything else.
That's right.
You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
So it's not just like
They call that manic. You become a maniac.
Yeah,
right?
it's not just like suicide or no. It's just we call it a block party because again, this Saturday, next Saturday, it falls on the date that my son actually passed.
Yeah.
So again, it's going to be a celebration of his life and honoring those others that may have lost or people who are constantly struggling.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's for everybody.
Love that. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank you for coming to ride with us this morning, my sunshine. But y'all better get y'all some sunshine. You just can't have this one. But get you some sunshine in your life, Q. It's gonna be all right.
I know.
It's all right already.
It is. Well,
Final thoughts.
Be the change you want to be. Write down those 5 things at the end of the day that make you feel good, giggle, and appreciate life. Because again, we focus on what happened bad. And like today, this is gonna be a part of my right? So yeah, stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Make you lose your shoes and shout out around the house. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
And
Bing bing.